Distaggio here. And today we'll be doing a little Here Be Dirty raids. Alright! I strung together as many raids as I could, and this is a video of them straight. There was absolutely no resting time. This was 22 minutes of straight raiding condensed down to about 10 minutes because I went about 2.5 speed times video. I also had 250,000 gold, that's what I started with, and you can see here I first take out a busky design. This is a base design created for Here Be Monsters. It works great. It's also what I use as a defense. It is not much of a defense versus raiding, though. As you can see, I pick up 2,700 experience, little gold, little mana. And I'm grabbing my cheap magic, the Dirty Trinity. I mentioned these on some of my super early videos that probably none of you have ever watched, but my Dirty Trinity is Restoration, Guardian Angel, and Ari's Fervor. So now I'm looking for my next base. I already took down one base. Let's mark one notch on the dirty belt. One notch on the dirty belt. I'm looking at this base, I'm thinking, yeah, let's send everything in. They don't really have any gold or mana, so this is pure XP only raid. So sometimes when I'm raiding, I just want to level up my heroes. I'm just looking for easy bases. I felt this base was easy. I thought I could sneak in there on that little wedge that they conveniently created for me. I run all my heroes in there and take him out. Yoyo! Yoyo! Hey, Yo-Yo! We took out Yoyo. Didn't lose a single hero. All I lost was the old magic. Dirty Trinity. Here it comes. Alright, 2 notches on the dirty belt, and here we're going to come look at this base. We're just looking for 125,000 gold. Please tell me I didn't skip this one. Now you're wondering why I'm dropping strange ass troops like the Hoochie Mamas there, the hunters, and the shotgun dwarves aren't that dirty, but I happen to have them up. So yeah, that's why I always hire all my troops at the end of the night, like the night before I go to sleep. I'll hire up all my shotgun dwarves just so that I can raid with them in the morning, because that's something I like to do in my rotation. Again, I typically do arena, then dungeons, then raids, then Here Be Monsters. That's a good order to do things in. See video 26 and 27 for my order of operation each day. And here I'm seeing, hey, look at this. A lot of people log off when they're done with Here Be Monsters, and guess what? They have absolutely no troops in their army camps. Those are bases just asking to be raided. Give me 3,000 free experience? Give me gold? Give me your mana? You don't even put any defense up? Come on! You gotta take that dirty style, so let's dirty up and take all their gold and get some experience. And they're real easy to raid. You know, yeah, you'll occasionally lose a hero off some, stray spirit mage thing, but no big deal. You know, whenever I lose a hero, since I have the whole set of all 10, like here, Thunder God I lost, so I'm just gonna pop in Snowzilla. Just gonna take an AE hero and replace them with another AE hero. And sometimes when I'm scanning bases, I definitely look excessively. I'm trying to find a nice easy base. The reason I skipped that busky design is, well, sometimes when there's 120 level heroes in there, I'm going to skip them. I just don't want to deal with it. Now here's another one. Look at this guy, LKH996. Well, the problem is you don't have any troops in those there army camps, so we're going to take you out dirty style here. Now back in a super early video, how to beat confusion bases. So a confusion base is one that has all these buildings on the outer rim of their wall structure, and what you do is you send in these little troops. It can be really anything. I happen to use hunters and shotgun dwarves because they have high hit points. They can survive towers, as you can see. And I don't want my heroes routed, so what am I going to do? After my little troops clear all those little buildings out of the way, I send all my heroes in, and they go straight through the wall, and they don't get passed around the outer ring. I go straight into the center, clear the base inside out, and you are good to go. Again, when there's no troops in those army camps, that's especially easy. So why wouldn't I do this? I mean, you gotta dirty it up and take advantage of people that do this, and just hire troops before you log off. There's so many ways to use them when you wake up in the morning. Just go do dungeons. Go do dungeon 2-1. I don't care what dungeon you do. But you should always have troops in your army camps when you log off so that you can do 5 straight dungeons. I mean, you can pick up, even at those low-level dungeons, you could pick up, you know, 10, 15, 20 shards, and that might be equal to a Here Be Monsters run or two. So come on, guys, you gotta hire those troops when you log off. And also hire your best troops. So if, you know, you guys are researched down to Griffin 5 or like shotgun dwarves, you know, hire the best ones that you have, because, you know, everyone's got tons of mana, because there's not a lot of uses for mana. And here's another busky design. I'm just gonna come in the back, I'm gonna drop all my magic there, and, you know, this base design is real easy to do. You just drop them in there by the left side. Just drop them behind all the parts of the busky that are meant to fail. If there's multiple pops there and Here Be Monsters, a busky design will go down. Will not win Here Be Monsters if there's 5 pops right there down by me, down by my heroes. So that's clearly where you want to drop your heroes on this design. That's the one weakness of the base. So it's a great base for Here Be Monsters. Do not get me wrong. I'm not telling you not to use that defense. I'm just saying be prepared to, you know, lose a lot when people are hitting you. So now I see this base. This is looking pretty good, but what do I do here? I got all these dirty troops there. I got the little I call them gladiators, little level 1 dudes, and I'm just gonna drop those in. I'm gonna drop in my hunters, and yeah, I always call them gladiators or guardians, but seriously, don't they look like gladiators? Come on, guys, gladiators, gladiator it up, man, Russell Crowe style. And here I did the Druidicore breach. Druidicore, so that's the Druid plus Atlanticore. Atlanticore first, and then you drop in the Druid. The reason why I waited with 3 more heroes there on that entrance is because I wanted to make sure that Atlanticore and Druid were pathing together. If Druid went wandering and taking the scenic route around, as Druid typically does, well, then I'm going to drop my other 3 heroes right next to Atlanticore to help support him. Druid pretty much takes care of himself. He's kind of like a loner, that guy in your class or guy at work that kind of just likes to keep to himself and eats lunch in the corner, you know. Druid's kind of like that. He kind of likes to do his own thing sometimes and just randomly wander. And hey, it's okay. It's okay, Druid. We'll accept that. Half the time, man, if you stick by us, Druid, we are good to go. So yeah, you gotta love the Druid though. Come on. Group heal, I mean, such a great ability that I normally wouldn't skip that busky. I don't know why I did. Again, and sometimes I'm probably just looking for gold at this point. In terms of my hero desk, if a few heroes of mine die, I do need to gem revive them, and that number 1 being Pumpkin Duke. Number 2 probably being Druid, and number 3 Mage. Then Thunder God I'll normally swap in Snowzilla. If Atlanticore drops like he did a few back, I just swapped in Paladin. My Paladin has Berserk 5 as well, so I got super lucky. 3rd row. And I'm just kind of swapping things around. I'm de-garrisoning there so that I can swap in heroes once they go down. And you can see I still got 15 gladiators, 10 hoochie mamos, and some casters. My troops that I have there, again, they're just here to divert. And I've shown this in a lot of videos, but you just drop them down and it just takes some tower aggro off you. So you got that towers hitting these little troops, tier 1 troops essentially. And then you just drop in your heroes right behind them. It's dirty, but it works. Sometimes it doesn't work great, but sometimes it works awesome. So that's exactly what I do here, and then I drop all the troops in. So what happened was those tier 1 troops took all that Griffin aggro, right? So they weren't nailing on my dudes. And then I'd lost real quick. Hey, that happens every now and then, you know? Things don't always go the God's way, the God Fuzzy's way. You know, it's alright. Chillax, you know, it's okay. It's okay to lose 1 out of, I don't know how many notches around the dirty belt, but quite a few. I try to string together about 10. 10 would be a good raid session. That's about 30,000 experience for 5, across on average 5 heroes. So each hero on average getting 6,000 experience. Of course, Pumpkin Duke and Druid and Spirit Mage get the most because I typically gem revive them if they go down. And here I know I'm probably gonna, you know, I'm okay losing here. I mean, I don't have Thunder God, I don't have Snowzilla, I don't have any AE. So sometimes what I do is I pop in my high burst damage heroes like Succubus, for example. And I just want Succubus to punch through the wall, and I'm normally trying to grab gold. Now here, I'm not going to win. I don't think I'm going to win this raid. But you know, it's the end of my day, and the next thing I'm doing is Here Be Monsters, right? And it doesn't matter if all your heroes and troops are dead for Here Be Monsters. You can win Here Be Monsters. Yeah, here I'm just going for that gold. I'm like, get the gold. No, not that vault, Spirit Mage. Hit the vault with gold in it. So as you can see, I'm gone, but I have 380,000 gold. I started with about 350, so I was essentially, in terms of gold mana, I'm break even. So there you go. That was my goal there. I knew I was going to wipe, but hey, it's okay to wipe because you are dirty. Keep it dirty. Dirty up.